Unit 11, Lesson 2. Fill in the form. Vocabulary. Personal information. Personal information. Work experience. Work experience. Female. Female. Night shift. Night shift. Day shift. Day shift. Permanent. Permanent. Mention. Mention. Additional. Additional. Earn. Earn. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Title. Title. Gender. Gender. Applicant. Applicant. Competence. Competence. Institute. Institute. Available. Available. Seek. Seek. Major. Major. Related to. Related to. Area. Area. Marital status. Marital status. A part-time job. A part-time job. Could you tell me, what does CV stand for? CV is an abbreviation form of curriculum vitae. Where do you find CV? I find it on the list of job application form, and CV is part of it. Are you applying for a job? Yeah, I am seeking a part-time job because I need to earn some money by myself. I think it is a good idea to start working, as we will graduate next month. Could you help me writing my CV and checking my form? Yes, of course. Your CV must cover 3 main areas, namely, personal information, educational background, and work experience. What is personal information? The first part of your CV must include title, gender, name, date of birth, place of birth, marital status, permanent address, and other information related to yourself. What should I mention about my education? You must mention name of schools, college, or university with the year of completion and your major study. How about work experience? Are there any things that I can include? In this part, you should talk about your last positions and the working period. I mean, when did you start working and stop working? Unfortunately, I have never worked before, so there is nothing I can include in this part. I suggest that you mention your English proficiency and computer skills, which will be your advantages. Thanks for your advice. 1. CV is an abbreviation form of a curriculum vitae. 2. I am seeking a part-time job. 3. CV is part of the application form. 4. Personal information is the first part of CV. 5. Some application forms use given name instead of first name. 6. Work experience is the third part of the CV. 6. Computer skills and English proficiency must be included. 7. Completing all parts of the application form and CV is an advantage. 8. Some application forms use sex instead of gender. 9. Surname and family name both have the same meaning. 10. Different organizations write CV in many different ways. Various companies use different types of job application forms. However, most job application forms are very similar in terms of headings, structures, and contents. In the first part of most application forms, introduce their purpose, including their roles and their mission. This seems to be the first common part. Then, duties and responsibilities of the position are usually mentioned with some details. After that, required qualifications related to the positions are listed. This part is considered to be very important for selection process. Sometimes experience is added after qualification. The last part of application forms always includes some additional information, such as contact details, address, and deadline. In the selection process, besides qualification, most employers always select applicants who have high level of English or other foreign languages proficiency and computer skills. So it is important to be prepared before applying for any positions in order to get good jobs. In addition, CV is also an essential part that helps employers making the decisions. People from different organizations use different form of CV. However, most CVs are very similar in terms of contents. In general, CV firstly begins with personal information. For example, full name, date, and place of birth, marital status, address, and contact details are listed under personal information. The second part of most CVs is educational background. This part is very important because the employers can see the duration of study, qualifications, and names of institutions where applicants studied. After that, other skills like foreign languages and computer are also included. The last part is about work experience, if applicants had worked before. Working periods, position held, and name of employers always include in this section. It is important to have clear photos attached to the application forms and CVs if they are required.